And welcome to the Wine Guy and Friends podcast. This is the first one I'm doing. This is going to be a complete train wreck. I'm here with my good friend for over 20 plus years, Aaron Kilgore. This is our fantasy football draft, so we're it's already started off the trail. But tonight what we're doing is we're talking about a nice cordial called Jägermeister. This is a... yes, we can, because this is what we're drinking. You know, we're talking about what we're drinking. It's a nice cordial Jägermeister. You drink it nice ice cold. We've been doing this for a long time, so this is why we're doing this tonight. So, Aaron here, thank you for coming. Thank you for being my first guest, Slancha. And we also have some other people here too. They're not in frame, but we're all clinking. We're just going to be out of frame. They're out of frame talking.
Loud noises.
You got cameos for the hands.
Absolutely, and there's actually, it shouldn't pick up that much background noise. So, just real quick, this is going to be a short one because I'm still building my channel. Got to do some short podcasts until I can get up and do it live. But, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, we've been friends for how long? I
started working over at Baldon's when Devin was 5, and he just turned 24. So it's 2 decades.
Yeah,
give or take.
Close to 2 decades.
Multiple generations of children.
I know, and we've been doing this fantasy football long enough that his oldest son is now part of it. His middle daughter is now part of it, and then. Who knows? Next couple of years, his twins will probably be in it.
We got a trophy with 30 plaques on it. We're on 21 now, so we just turned a corner on a third string there.
Yeah, I have won our championship twice. I don't have my rings. 4-time winner there.
It's been a minute, but I'm going to flex while I got it.
Yeah. And hey, you're representing the Patriots. Obviously, you're not a Texan. So
not born and bred.
Not born and bred. What brought you down here?
Hey, you want to do a cameo?
Yeah, get a cameo there.
School South Florida, then working the industry in Austin, and then back up here. What?
Yeah. And I know you worked for Southern Glazers for a minute, right?
I did.
What were you doing there?
On premise, liquor rep, multiple accounts in Austin. So you did everything from your wine to your spirits and so on and so forth. Set up public crawls, and you did a lot of stuff with South by Southwest, and which that was a blast because it was a drain when you had to drag everybody out and do the Patron special at a place, but when you get to go see Black Crows and you're basically next to the stage, it's not a bad gig.
Yeah. What was the craziest moment you ran into when you were down doing South by Southwest?
Well, with South by Southwest, we were one of the 3 major sponsors for it, so you have a lot of you're in part of the parade,
right?
So you're getting pelted with beads, and it's 6th Street, and it's it's college town, so I've done my tour of duty on Duval Street and Key West and St. Catherine Street in Montreal, but 6th Street in Austin you absolutely not.
Absolutely not, yes. Especially on camera. No, you cannot have this either.
You say go Pats?
Go Pats?
Go Pats.
Go Vikings?
She's gonna hold off on applying to
Go Vikings.
She's not buying it.
Nah, she's not buying it.
It's a draft day.
So you spent some time down in Austin. What brought you up to the DFW
She
area?
didn't have to submit her SAT score or do an essay. I want you.
Family.
Family?
Yeah. Family. It's all about family.
Yeah.
Whether it be this move, that move, it's all about the kids and the family. And
no, absolutely. And so we made our connection at a bar that, thank God, no longer exists. It should have been burnt down a long time ago.
The ironic thing, the funny thing about that particular bar is every time I reference it or it's been on a resume, and someone's like, "Where did Bell Bottom's?" Is that a strip club? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's more a reference to the '70s, but.
And strangely enough, our connection was a bar called Bell Bottoms in North Richland Hills. Aaron, bartender. I was a patron, ended up being a DJ for a minute. But at one time, that was the number 2 club bar in DFW or in Fort Worth area.
Yeah, I think they have like the biggest like meat spot pickup place.
Yeah, well, no, I mean like as far as like alcohol beverage served. There's Billy Bob's, which is the world's largest honky tonk in Fort Worth, and then Bell Bottoms was like the number 2 in the Fort Worth area. So I mean, this is a bar, little bar that did.
Yeah, I think our capacity was about 265, and we put about a little over 300 in there. So we had the fire marshals in there on the door.
I remember those nights. Yeah.
Speaking of which, half the people were clinking. We're actually like door people over there trying to keep the peace.
Yeah.
I started a bail on this, but I got 15 minutes before this.
Absolutely.
I appreciate.
We're gonna wrap this up really quick. Like I said, this is my first one we're doing. We're just trying to get it out, get it up on YouTube to get some, so we can actually go live. I'll actually have Aaron back on in the future here. Again, he's one of my dear friends. We've been friends for, like I said, over 2 decades.
When it's not draft day, we got major topics and things we can discuss.
Absolutely, we'll sit down and get a little crazy. But like I said, tonight, our show is Jägermeister. Say what you like.
Mother's milk, the house wine,
milk,
whatever you want to call
the
it.
house wine of our fantasy football team. Strangely enough, I did not do this. We might try this later since we did this pickle dip. One of my friends was telling me that if you do this with a pickleback, it tastes just like a cheeseburger.
Really? Okay.
So we will do that and report back at a later time. Again, Aaron's gonna leave. Yeah. Always fun, and we're gonna draft. Hopefully this year I win, so I can get my 3rd win. We want to make sure his son Devo doesn't win this year.
He's only a stallion.
Exactly. So keep following me. I'm at wineguy_friends on YouTube and Facebook, Wine Guy and Friends Podcast. So please follow, like, and everything like that. We're gonna get it when it gets a little bit more settled down, get a little bit more into some wine, beer, spirits, and stuff like that. But hey, if you haven't had a Jaeger in a while, go get you a Jaeger. They are still.
You need to finish yours so you can draft that kicker in the first round.
Absolutely, I'm taking a kicker in the first round. Love you guys. Thanks. Hey, and a special shout out to my spiritual leader who just passed away, Mr. Jimmy Buffett. Has done a lot for not only the wine, beer, liquor community, but very influential. So my fin's flying at half mast, and have a margarita for Jimmy Buffett. Sail on, sailor.